Hello guys, today we have a Planetary Annihilation, new game. It's in early development. Before we check this out, got it today. It's currently on sale on Steam. And as you can see up here, the Galactic War update has come out. Hang on, let's turn that down a bit too loud. There we go. Yeah, so the Galactic War update came out fairly recently, a couple of days ago I think. And on it is a single player type-esque thing, and on that that's what we'll be doing today. So I'll run you through it and then we'll see what happens. Name of the game, call this just just call it Planet Wars. Infraction, this is just sort of colour really. I'll stick with blue. Size, stick with other, and stick with normal difficulty. The loadouts, I think you unlock later, but based by some of the descriptions that you would get. So ones like here, I think you just have to go through the actual Galactic War campaign, as it were. Yeah. So let's go to it.
Greetings, Commander. Much has been lost since the reawakening. Others have come online. Like you, Commander, they seek answers among the stars. Find the others, rip apart their planets, stop the spread of other factions, and annihilate them.
There you go. That was only a YouTube video, so you can see it
Galactic
online.
map online.
Right, so as you can see, you click on start, you jump over to it,
Searching.
scans,
New technology acquired.
and then you get air tech. So for this one, basic air tech enables the building of mobile air units and factories. So I'll show you what the menu looks like in the game. Obviously it's different, and that's why these little planets, as they were, actually matter. These three here are your starting techs or data banks. You only get 3, but on some planets you will find an extra additional slot, which is fairly useful, and this is all you've got to cover. So next we'll go over to this one, because it looks fairly remote.
New technology found.
There we go, advanced defense technology. Some more powerful defensives, that'll be good later on. Jump over to here now, see what we get from this one.
Scanning. New technology acquired.
That should be useful for later on. What we have now. Now these two, if I'm correct, these two I think we have an actual fleet on there. So we'll jump to this one.
Enemy commander detected.
So we've got a fight here, so we'll jump into this first fight. So it will generate the planet, take a couple of seconds. And here we go. So at the start of the game you are given one commander. I think this is the same for the multiplayer as well, we'll check that out another day. And so basically first you choose a site. Usually the little green dots are metal, where you'll place metal factories on, like these. So you may want to choose a better spot and then expand, obviously. So for now, we'll start point 2, start the annihilation, and you're given one commander. You can choose who, so you select them like this. Here are your factories, combat, and utilities. So metal extractor for now, put them on the green spots. And up here you can see the energy, which is what this is, and that's metal. They both go down when they're building, but then the metal will go back up, so the energy. Energy goes down when you see that green liquids come out. So it's important, and we'll put some more for energy plants. Because if you're trying to build multiple units or buildings, the efficiency at the moment is at 100%. And if you can keep that up at all times, then you will build things at a normal rate, but if it drops, things will be built much slower, which obviously is very bad, especially if you're in combat, so in situations later on when you're actually fighting the AI. So I'll build some more of these. build a vehicle factory. In fact, no. Yeah, let's build a vehicle factory right here. These are useful, obviously, because you can build scouts that you can just set to patrol a certain area. Usually you can do it for the whole map, well, planet, which is useful. Then you tanks, which are just the general combat vehicles, anti-air, anti-infantry, so flamethrower units, and also building fabricators, so like your commander. But they're just more general use, so we'll start with building a scout, and then do fabricators. We'll build another factory over here. Yeah, see, here we go. So if you click on him, it's like the green one here, patrol, and then if you zoom out, if I'm correct, you hold and then drag, the green circle will appear more. Let go, and it'll just go off exploring. Useful if you wanted to pick up things, obviously. Put another factory down here. Here you go. So the bots here, they can build more orbital things. Mainly used for if there's other planets in solar systems. Like now, we just got this one moon. So, but later on when you've got asteroids or things, usually it's better to have these guys out early. So for now, we'll get set on building some laser towers. These are more defense, obviously. Build an air factory over here. Yeah, see that. So currently our energy is minus 1.5k, and that will slowly drain until 0, and then the efficiency will start to lower. So what we'll do next is start work on. See, it's in red now.
More energy is required.
So our efficiency has gone down to 40%, which means these buildings will go slower. And sometimes, if I'm correct, you can see the animation of them building it actually. So the green fluid, if you will, comes out at a more sort of jittery rate, if that makes sense. Yeah. So once these are built, see, look, so we've got another one, so we'll start building some energy units over here. This one could help. Build it there. So our energy will still go down, obviously, because two things are being built. But I think it's less this time because they're both sort of smaller buildings. Now I myself have currently not used the airbase, so I've looked so I can build fabrication aircraft, anti-air missile birds, anti-land and naval, and weak anti-air, but they're faster, these are more scouts. So mainly I'd say want to build bumblebees, but we'll test that out soon. No water on the planet, unfortunately, so we can't test out the naval factories right now. So I'll just put this one to build some more units there. So in other gameplays, you may have seen bot factories, and the computers may have the bot. They are unlocked through the tech tree, like I showed you originally on the previous screen of the current solar system. Well, yeah, it's a galaxy solar system. So that's why it's best to travel around and try and pick up the things you like, obviously, and try and get more. Yeah, so for now, I think we'll build some, build a lot of tanks. And I've discovered from playing this, it's usually best to have a mixture. So for example, the tanks are good at taking down buildings from long range, the flamethrower units, which are the Infernos, they're good for taking down buildings, but they're obviously close range, they're more vulnerable. And anti-air, these are the only things that will defend against planes, and I found out the planes can destroy you, so especially when you have nothing to defend against them. And also the factories will use up the energy as well, so that's why it's also a good start to get a good energy income. See that now we're only going down by a little, so it doesn't matter that much. But from doing so, we're actually building more factories, so that's very useful. I think with that, we'll send this guy over south. Yeah. See, it's always good to expand because we have got a 41 plus of metal coming in. But it literally, on this game, I've discovered just build as much as you can with your resources, so you can just have massive armies on the planet that you're on. And also, I'll show you this in game, but the armies that you build on one planet don't go onto another planet. It's like, if we win the war on this planet, or in this little solar system, the actual units won't transfer onto another one, which is kind of bad, but makes sense in a way. And you can also obviously set 2 units to build one thing, but usually it's best to multitask. The laser turret here to start off with. I'm currently using arrow keys to move around the planet. You can use whatever, doesn't really, no preference, but I just prefer using it like this. Yeah, at the top left you can see we just have me and AI. If you click this one, it just says AI. So once you hunt them down, okay, the goal, the aim of the game for when you're on the planets is to kill the other commanders. So this is my commander here. If he dies, I've lost the battle, obviously because I don't have a commander to help build things, because they're the key to this. So obviously on planets, the aim of the game is to destroy the either person, or if you're on multiplayer, or AI's commander.
Enemy sighted.
So now over here we've discovered an enemy. Our scout must have picked them up, or our fabricator over here. So I'll put another one of these down. This will start building some Inferno units. There you go. We'll build a radar. Radars are good because they cover that green area there. That's how much they cover. That's a huge area. That's like half the planet basically. So you sort of want to get these set up, just like that. See, that's one of the enemy scouts. That'll shoot that straight away, automatically. So if I click on the unit, you can see here the fire order: hold, return fire, or just at will. So
Commander detected.
here we go. See, so over here, our scouts just picked him up. We have to destroy him. So you can destroy the other buildings, obviously, to stop production for them. But as soon as once you've killed the commander, that's pretty much it for them. Game over. Yeah, see, radar's ready. Right, build another one of these. And this will build an orbital launcher over here. And I think we'll build a couple of bombers as well. Right. That's looking pretty good. There's more stuff over here, I think. Yeah, see that, you can turn off these green dots, by the way, in the menus, but usually it's best to have them on so you know just by looking out. There's usually a fair amount on the map. Obviously the enemy will also dominate them. Oh yeah, and the N, and I think it's an S, yeah. See so the blue one, these are just your north and south pole. If you press N on your keyboard, this is by default, it should line you up to the north and south, just being in a straight line. So you can change that obviously if you want, but here you go, see that? So their units came over, and my ships automatically started to attack. Oh look, hang on, oh god. Also another good thing, don't just specialise like I am currently in just like single defence towers that only focus on land and sea. So you got these ones can only be built by the fabricator units, as far as I know. But you want to build things like anti-air as well. So so these are the anti-ship ones. Then you got the anti-air missiles, and then the anti-land. Usually want to do things like that. I'll move the bumblebees out a bit. Also, we'll build a fabricator, see if we get anything special from that. If not, it doesn't matter, but we have one. So we know what it's like. Let's put an anti-air over here, and then we'll get work on defending this. Repairing this afterwards. The orbital stations take quite a lot of time, but they do produce some very useful orbital units, I've discovered. So, put some anti-air here as well. Like I say, good to just sort of build a from the bottom up, and then after that, just work on other things. Remember, this is an early access game, so anything you've seen in the comments, anything you've seen in the video, comment on it so I can report it or whatever, because obviously they need help on working the game. But yeah, it's looking very nice game. I have yet to try the multiplayer. Like I said, we'll try and find a multiplayer game soon. I've tried to join multiplayer games. It hasn't worked out so well as of yet. Right, so here's currently the 10 tanks and 10 infernos. We'll use some anti-airs. We will be useful if the enemy has got airships. If you press C, see we can't grab him now. Well, you could just do that, but if you press C, full C, never mind. There is a button configuration to automatically select your commander. I'll check that in the key bindings after that. Yeah, this is almost done. Check on this base over here. I think build on one of these. Where's the enemy base? So the enemy base is over there. I think once we got all these units, in fact we'll send all these over for now. Try and get ready for a first assault. We got the ships yet? Yeah, right. We'll send these over here as well. Like I said, it's best to sort of just get the game over and done with. Right, okay, so there's no special units from the air fabricator. I thought there might be, like there is with the ground one, but there isn't. But still, you can build things far off. So for now, we'll build this, which is an umbrella, which is it takes out orbital units above, which is very useful because there is a orbital weapon, which I should be able to show you, that is very powerful. Right here, I think we'll build another anti-air gun. The enemy seems to be good on them right now. See, look, so they're flying around there. If we select them, I think we'll storm up there. See, so obviously the air units will go first, but they'll just go in for an attack. I have to admit, this game looks very nice as well.
Forces taking fire.
Okay, so what we'll do, change our tactics actually, we'll leave these guys here. Move these two to the crater. Do 5 of them, and then we'll do about 8 of them, which might take a minute, but it'll be worth in the end. And I might be able to show you the orbital launcher quickly as well. Right, over here, we'll build... what should we build over here? Build another vehicle battery over here. In fact, I'll build some energy units over here. See, like I said, already the metal's gone down to, it was like 40 earlier or plus, and it's already gone down, so... Like I said, it's always good to have a surplus in this game. See if we can build another... Oh yeah, see that, so you build another one there. Sometimes the factories or what's the other, what else are they called? Or the combat buildings obstruct the metal deposits. So sometimes if you're setting up early, I'll try that. Sometimes if you're setting up early, you just want to get all the metal done, then plan out your other buildings. Alright, so look, if you look here, currently we only have an orbital lander. This is good if you have moons surrounding your main planet that you've started on. You do also have other items such as constructors, and they construct things in orbit. We just don't have them right now though, unfortunately. But we can, if we get one of these over here. What you can do with these, where it says any unit, it means any unit. So what I will do is pick up the commander, and just put him into orbit, which would be good because obviously the enemy can't attack him straight away anyway. That's good. Oh, oh god.
Under attack.
This hasn't been planned. Pull back. What we got here? Need more tanks and some anti-air. Alright, what we'll actually do, seeing as I know he's done, build a vehicle factory over here, and we'll have double production of that. Ah, here it is, so that if you look really far out of orbit, which you have to unfortunately this, you'll see him. If you click on load, select, right click on him, and what we'll do, it should do actually. Right, there you go, see it starts moving, it'll move over unit and it'll start flying down. See, there you go, once it's done it'll pick him up and then it'll just go back up into the, what it should do. Ah, there you go, it'll go back up into the atmosphere. So very good for protection obviously, and if you have asteroids or moons flying around the planet, which we should see later on, this will happen, so you can deposit your commander onto their moon and then start building up there. So obviously all useful things. Yeah, see the you can just see that off in the distance there. It's very good. Done. Oh god, I think we might get beat here. Oh, how embarrassing. Apparently just going to build a lot of units. That's excellent.
Taking fire.
I know. Alright, just a couple more of these. I think what we should do now. Ah, there it is. Do some more laser towers everywhere. Oh god, they're coming in for an attack. I'm surprised this is going so awful despite the difficult bit of only good thing about this is that my commander is still in orbit. So what I might have to do is move him, go over there and see if there's anything currently occupying that area of the planet. If it's the enemy, we're probably going to lose this, unfortunately. But still, early steps, just good testing. Ah, here's another bug I've discovered. If there's buildings in the way, units can't hit them. So you might have just sort of seen it then, but that is sort of bad. Alright, looks clean currently. Might have to put something over there soon. In fact, that's what we're gonna do. No, they see that. You can see here they've already started colonising this area in particular. In fact, no, it's best to leave him, I think. Let's see if we can cause any more damage down here.
Additional energy factories required.
Alright, see there you go, the energy output's already taking the beating from all this. Let's see if we can make this work. That is weird. If that doesn't go well, we'll see what happens there. How many units we got right now? Kind of a lot. You can see. Here's your total units, by the way. No, just one more. See how well this goes. Currently, based on what's been going on, I doubt it's going to go that well, but still. See what we can do. There we go. That's looking good there. See the Infernos do cause a lot of damage, but like I said, because they need to get up close, usually they'll die before they actually reach their target, which is unfortunate, but it makes sense in the long run. Right, let's see if we can destroy this. See, this is a vehicle factory. If we can destroy this, we'll stop this from happening. There's a commander. So if I can get close to him, see that. So we destroyed the factory. Excellent job. If we can destroy the commander though, then hopefully, that probably worked very well. Where's our floor base? Oh god. Oh, this is bad. I'll build a fabricator. Just spam all of this. Same here. Build a couple of these. The one over here, if I can find him. You have to build some more energy factories. And then same over here, we'll just spam this. Massive armor. Yeah. See how the commander over here is doing that? It can't actually get down. Left click, sorry. Wasn't right click, I was trying to right click. See, so now here it will be put down. It'll start shooting at that. Alright, start in building this. And if it all goes well, we'll have another area sort of to help us. Let's see what's going on over here first. Right, I'm going to move these over here sort of as a bit of defence. Because currently that seems to be in order. Same here, I'll move this over here. Oh my god. Oh god. This isn't going too well.
Forces taking fire.
Don't say. Oh god, okay, so it's going too well. Okay, this is what should be happening, but for me. I think we're going to lose this little bit of campaign. I don't know what happens if you do lose, actually. It'll be a learning experience. Not a good one, but yeah. Oh god. Great, they're about to attack again. But like I said, no matter what happens, this is currently a very good game. I'm surprised with how. Oh no. Hang on. There we go. Not gonna risk it. I know we're probably gonna die anyway, but not gonna risk it. I'll wait till all this is gone first. Okay, screw it, let's just go for a full out assault. We'll unload the command.
Enemy commander detected.
Ah! Oh, hang on. Where? Yeah, see, so apparently he's around there. Nothing's gonna get to it, but still.
Taking fire.
Yes, that's moving. Timer's down here by the way of how leave place. This is almost half an hour. Probably wrap up this soon. When we die, no doubt. But yeah. Oh god. So unfortunately this might be a one planet type thing video if you like. But still nonetheless. Alright, see what we can do over here. See, we still got units being produced, but just the defense buildings are being destroyed, which then soon follows by the units being destroyed, and then the buildings. So it's not going well. But like like you saw on the main screen, the chances of you getting the different banks are very different each. Oh, there we go. Game over. Because that, they destroyed the ship that my commander was on. I don't know what this is all about. I think it's another bug. See if you return to Galactic War. Then we get put back on the screen that we was on.
We
And
have
then-
been annihilated.
Yeah, see? Done. So you get your loadout from the beginning that I showed you about how you can unlock different things, and then the free text that I found from the other planets, and then yeah, so your turns and your wins, and that's it. So unfortunately that was a loss. So next video we'll have to start another war. Hopefully that one will go a bit better. But thanks for watching, and see you guys later. See ya.